Hello, friends. We once again have another addition to the channel.
So new here.
No, of course, this is our favorite jealous hater, Apoc. We just did a collab on my channel and on his channel, so go check those out if you haven't seen them. So today we are going to look at some comments that I have received on some of my videos. And some of these, man, I got fucking roasted. So we're going to look at them and we're going to break them down and give our opinions on these comments. No hate directed towards anyone. I find these more funny than anything, and I would like to respond to them. So we're going to do that today.
Yeah, it's like you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes situation.
So this is on my first video. And Apoc, I'm sure you've had similar comments to this. This one says, imagine being so bored with your life, you make a video hating on someone.
People do stuff when they're bored, but to be honest, it's not about boredom. It's about calling people out on certain things and whatnot. And I make videos to expose people and to make money. So I'm not doing it while I'm bored. I'm actually like actively working to, make money to pay my bills and put food on the table. But to me, when people leave comments like that, they're the ones that are actually bored because they're watching a video that they're just hate watching while making zero money.
I don't know how you cure your boredom. I do enjoy making YouTube videos, but there are a few other things besides editing for like 5 hours straight that I can think of to alleviate my boredom. Things that are probably a little bit more fun and entertaining to myself to cure my boredom. I don't make these videos because I'm bored. I make these videos because I like to talk and I have a lot of opinions on things. And sometimes people, like you said, do need to be called out.
Yeah, exactly. And when I'm bored, I might go on TikTok or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's what I
when
do.
it's YouTube, like there's some form of effort, making a video. Like people don't understand how long it takes, to sometimes make these videos, or how long it takes to edit them, or any of that. Like, I mean, you might be bored while you're editing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
at the end result's there.
Yeah, and also making a video hating on someone. I'm not sure that most of my videos qualify as hating on somebody.
Those are
I don't
buzzwords. I had one recently where somebody says like basically the same thing. Imagine bashing women. I'm like, hey man, you could be a man or a woman and you would still get the same grief, but it's not bashing. It's holding people accountable to their shit, or it's me just having my opinion on a certain something and maybe seeing stuff that I don't like. But it's not hating. It's just an opinion. When people start labeling it as bashing or hating, there's probably some truth to what we're saying and they just don't like it.
All right, next one. So this one I actually, in fairness, I did respond to this, but it's funny, so we're including it. This was on my OK Baby video where I said that Kira and Oscar are both assholes in their own ways for how they have acted on their channel and towards each other. That we've seen. This person said, it is very rough to call both assholes. You are not perfect yourself, so don't throw stones. And I responded, fine, all three of us are assholes then.
That's a good response.
Like it's
I would have been like, "What are you talking about? I am fucking perfect." Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be perfect in order to call somebody out. It's not rocket science. There are no perfect people. There's nobody on this planet that is perfect. So I don't think that does not give anybody a right to say anything.
Me. So what are you talking about?
But
No,
you're a jealous hater. But you're a jealous
that's what
hater,
makes me perfect.
though.
I am the perfect jealous hater, though.
The
That's the thing.
perfect jealous hater. Okay.
Yeah.
We
So
can work with that. That should be your new tagline.
maybe that should be my new banner. Just because you have an opinion doesn't mean that you're saying you're perfect. Like you're calling out bad behavior and behavior that you would never do yourself. So yeah, people are disgusted with Kira because of what she did to Oscar. And a lot of people have turned on her, and a lot of people have their opinions. And they say don't throw stones. But that's the thing, is that you're giving an opinion on something that you would never do yourself. Should we say the same thing about murderers? I can bash a murderer. I know I'm not comparing Kira to a murderer, but what I'm saying is that mentality can go so far to that. If we say we're disgusted by the behavior of these people who kill other people, are we going to have somebody in our comment section going, well, don't throw stones, you're not perfect either? Yeah, but I've never fucking killed someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's the
Yeah.
same shit. It's the same shit. I know it's a little bit higher level because it's talking about murder, but I'm just making a point.
Hyperbole has its place to make its
Yeah,
point.
false equivalence, but it's the same shit.
All right, so this was on one of my DCP videos. First one says, "I'd rather watch him than you. At least he funny."
That's how they
What are
said
you
it
talking
too.
about? Oh yeah, this I'm reading these verbatim. I'm a comedy queen. I am the funniest person on the planet. What do you mean? Obviously, my videos are riddled with jokes, and obviously, my objective is to be funny and to lace a lot of comedy through my videos. Very much sarcasm for anybody watching. Jokes are not my main goal. I don't down anybody who tries to use comedy.
Calculate comedy.
Calculated comedy. I personally, maybe I make a joke here and there, but that's not my main focus. Is trying to be funny because everybody has a subjective sense of humor, and maybe I'm not the funniest person on the planet.
Although DCP's fucking humor's dog shit, because all you gotta do is go to your freezer and open it up and take out the first popsicle, and then look what it says on a stick, and that's his jokes. That's how funny he is. Popsicle stick
That is
jokes.
so accurate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
literally what it is.
Yeah, or it's like women bad. Haha, I'm so funny. So the next two are written by the same person. I'd rather listen to him than you any day. You are not funny or entertaining. Entertaining. And yes, you do nitpick constantly. Yes, he's passionate about kids. Gosh, you are naive and extremely off the mark. He constantly calls Sloan the prince of YouTube, and he is quite humble when you get to know him.
Like
Again,
Sloan's humble or DCP's humble?
I think they're saying that Josh is quite humble when you get to know him, which I have a thought
Yeah.
on. We encounter these scenarios where someone says, "Oh, well, I know that, this person can come off as kind of a douche, but once you get to know him, he's good." Or, I know she's kind of bitchy or bossy, but once you get to know her, she's really cool and she's really down to earth, all these things. That to me, not in every scenario, but in a lot of scenarios, that basically means I see and recognize unacceptable behavior, but like I'm expecting you to do once you get to know him, acclimate to that behavior and submit to it, which I'm sorry, I am too outspoken and too stubborn to get used to or get to know anybody, because also I really doubt that this person really got to know Josh and thinks that he's really humble. He calls himself the dad of YouTube. Nobody gave him that title. Nobody, bestowed the crown being the dad of YouTube on his head. So I wouldn't exactly call Josh humble.
Dude gave it to himself, man. It's pathetic. He has his name, the Dad Jones Podcast. Okay, people call him DCP or Josh, whatever. Okay, that's fine. But to call himself the definitive dad of YouTube, where no one else has called him that, is fucking pathetic. I say jealous hater, but I didn't give it to myself though. I was told that by the vlog community. And you know what I did? I took and I fucking owned that shit. And I think it's fucking amazing.
You are a jealous hater. You tell me all the time
Yeah.
how jealous you have all these family channels exploiting their children.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and Josh too.
And Josh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Because you
Yes.
want to be just like a middle-aged man sitting in your basement talking shit about women and objectifying them.
Yeah, but I might have to wait a little bit because like I'm not balding yet. You know?
Oh my god. This was also on one of my DCP videos. This one says, question. So you support Just Fam? You seriously can't promote her blatant child abuse.
I remember that one, bro. The best part is that in that video, you didn't even fucking mention Just Fam. She wasn't even fucking mentioned.
And for the record, I know Just Fam has been on YouTube a long time. I really don't know that much about her, except what people say, which is why I haven't made a video, because I don't know enough on her to give a detailed opinion of what I think of her. Can I generalize her? Yes, but I'm not going to make a video just generalizing her. I don't watch her. I don't watch really a lot of content about her because she doesn't really interest me that much. This was just basically ignoring everything I said in my video and lumping it in and going, "Oh, so because you said all this, you support Just Fam?" No. No, that's
like, what are you talking about, lady?
That's not how this works.
Like the fact that she was able to like just actively say that when Jess Fam wasn't even fucking mentioned at all, like wasn't mentioned at all. It was just you criticizing DCP and that was it. And she came up with that shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like when I first spoke out against DCP, my very first video, somebody said, "Oh, so you agree with Micah Stoffer?" Or, "Oh, well, you speak out against Josh. Well, you're pro." Like what?
This may be a little bit of a reach, a little bit of speculation, but that's fine. We all know that Josh has a massive, super hard problem for Jess Fam. But it's so funny how this person directly mentions Jess Fam, which we know
Mhm.
that Josh has made ad nauseum videos on her. So it's
Right.
funny that this person picked Jess Fam as an example and not any of the other people. It kind of almost feels like they're almost becoming self-aware. I wanted to say, you know what, Barb, go back to Facebook. You're lost.
Of
You are
course
so
her name
lost,
is
Barb.
fucking Barb. Of course
Barb.
her name is Barb.
Barb, sweetheart, I'm sure that you are a decent person in your daily life. I'm sure that you're loved by many people, but this comment was not it. It was not a good comment, sweetie. So this was on my Amberlynn Reed video discussing my opinion about whether or not I thought that she faked cancer. So this one says, I can tell you don't watch our girl. Also, your commentary is very youthful and your lack of life shows. I don't know how much you keep up with Amberlynn Reed. Do you at all?
Oh, I thought you were just about to call me old.
No, no,
No.
no, no,
um,
no.
no, I mean I've seen some stuff on her, but not too much. But it doesn't matter. Like the context of like about the video doesn't matter. There's just the fact that they just said they're trying to like discredit you or invalidate your opinion or what you said because of your age is absolutely ridiculous. It's not like you're 12.
Yeah, I am a full-grown 20-something-year-old. I obviously have some experience behind my belt. And I did get a lot of comments basically saying like, "You're wrong. She did fake cancer." Which in that video, I kind of went through and I gave my reasons for not really believing. Because trust me, Amberlynn ain't no mastermind to be able to pull off faking something as big as cancer.
Mhm.
This person saying, "I can tell you don't watch our girl." I've been watching Amberlynn for years. I've been watching Amberlynn since I was in college. And then also, it's funny how they mention your lack of life shows, which is hilarious because my mother almost died from breast cancer and she's fine now, thank God. But it's
That's good.
interesting to me. This person thinks that I am too inexperienced to form an opinion on it when I have literally been through something very similar. Amber Lynn had uterine cancer. My mother had breast cancer.
My sister at 3 years old was diagnosed with kidney cancer. She's still alive. She survived. It's
Wow.
gone.
Well,
But
good,
that's
great.
what I'm saying. Yeah, but I actually said this in a recent um, conversation I had with a TikTok mom. We're talking about people who invalidate people who've experienced certain things. Like I expose vloggers online for faking miscarriages and infertility and stillbirths. And I will have people come into my comment section and tell me that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about and I'm a hater and this and that, right? And I'm a horrible person. And these are people who have not experienced child loss. But when I make my videos, this is coming from somebody who's experienced it. So, like, the person that you're talking to right there is probably somebody who hasn't experienced it while you have experienced it within your life.
And my mother is a very strong woman and she fought like hell and she came out the other side, thank God. Luckily it was, she had an amazing team of doctors and she fought super hard and she stayed in her career the whole time. She taught school
Wow.
while she was doing it. She had chemo and radiation and a double mastectomy. It was
Your
everything
mom's a
because it
badass,
was
bro.
I know it was very severe. She came to school one day with her head shaved into a mohawk when she started losing her hair.
Well, I
Um,
wouldn't want to fight her. Just saying.
yeah. In some cases, if I give my opinion on some things, that you could make the argument that my youthfulness, uh, I mean, if we're talking about some certain topics, could be a disadvantage to me, but I don't think my youth is an invalidator for my rationalized arguments.
No, no, not well, especially if you have things to back them up. And it's a little bit different than like, I mean, you have the experience within your life. It's kind of like when people say that to you based upon like in real life, because people do say those things in real life, but that's
Mhm.
just based upon like life experience. Age doesn't really mean anything when you experience. It's about experience, not age.
Yeah, this comment, it's not like it hurt my feelings or anything, but it's kind of just like, well, it's not really applicable to me. This
Yeah.
is I obviously have watched Amberlynn for a very long time. My commentary may be youthful, I guess. I'm not sure if, like, I want to take that as a compliment, but
Maybe
I'm
they're
sure they didn't mean
jealous
it
of
to
your
be.
youth. Maybe that's what
Maybe
they're
they
saying.
are.
Just,
And then obviously
just
my lack of life experience shows, again, already went on a whole diatribe about that. So not really a good comment, Gabrielle. Sorry, sweetie.
take it
Um,
as a compliment.
yeah, I'm taking it as a compliment. I think that's
Just
good.
saying you look young and youth.
Okay, so this one is from our recent collab that we did on your channel. I found some comments that were addressing us so we can respond in tandem. Y'all both give people headaches. I'm not a fan of them, but Jesus, is all your context about them? And the girl in black keeps saying the same shit with no knowledge. Stop acting pretty, love, and speak with knowledge.
What? Stop acting pretty.
I'm pretty. So this is not the first time I've been told that I gave somebody a headache. Sadly,
That should
because
be a
I'm very
compliment too.
loud. Actually, a compliment too, though. Not a fan of them. Is all your context about them? I'm sure they meant content, but that's not what they said. No, all of our content is not about them. That's actually the first Baby J video that I've done. I know you've
I've
done
done a
several
shit
on them,
ton.
but
I've done a shit ton, but and I ain't
you
done.
and the girl in black keep saying the same shit with no knowledge. Uh, I I can't really show you any proof without like doxing myself and an employer, so I'm not going to. I am educated. I went to college for criminology and political science. And have legal experience working as a legal assistant, drafting documents, doing legal research, filing motions, all of that kind of stuff. So, am I as qualified as a lawyer? No. And I'll never, say that I am as qualified as a lawyer to speak on things, but I am more credible than a layman.
Are you bragging? I think you're
Oh my God, how
bragging.
could you tell? No, I just feel like if something like this just drops into my lap, like KK and Baby J getting sued, I feel like I can speak on that
Yeah, you know what you're
because I
talking about. I
have
mean, to be honest, you have more credibility than I do.
I've read the complaint, and guess what? I've written complaints just
Mhm.
like that, just
Mhm.
like that. So you and I were reading through it, and I pointed out a mistake.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't,
Mhm.
I can't really like prove it and say, oh, here's my degree paper, here's my W-2 from my job. Like I'm not gonna
Credentials,
do
yeah.
that.
Maybe they
Stop
were
acting.
intimidated by your intelligence.
Maybe, I've had people that, which is always confusing to me because I'm like, I want everybody to be smart and intelligent. You don't have to be the most educated person on the planet to make an intelligent thought or a well rationalized
Mhm.
thought. I encourage that for everybody. You don't
Yeah.
have to have degrees and all this stuff and all this life experience to make a good argument. You just have to know what you're talking about and have evidence to support what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
But she did say, "Stop acting pretty, love, and speak with knowledge." So I
But
guess I'll act
it sounds
ugly
like
next
she's
time.
right. I think she's like, were she acting like you're like, oh my god, in your video or something like that, and like you were just saying stuff like you weren't doing that. I thought you did a great job. Everyone thought you did a great job.
Yeah, I
You
don't know.
know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty tipsy, so I wasn't even
Yeah.
trying to. I wasn't like, teehee, oh my God, I'm a legal professional. I don't know. At least they admit that they are not a fan of them. So that's good. At least they're not a fan of KK and Baby J.
Yeah. Well,
They
they
don't need your
say that.
support.
They say
They,
that.
well, they say that, but
Yeah. I
hopefully
can't.
this person is not a fan.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how many times I've had somebody say the same stuff, and it'd be about DCP. Like, it's crazy how brain dead his community is and how biased they are. But they actually they want to make sure you know that they don't support him, but then they'll tell you to ignore all the horrible things he says, which just goes to show that they do support him 100%, but they always say that they don't. And then it's the same thing with the vloggers. I had somebody who I don't normally do this because I'm always open to conversation, but when people just keep repeating the same thing for months on end in every video, I eventually give them the ban hammer and I don't allow them in my comment section anymore. I tell them commenting privileges have been revoked, and then I don't allow them to comment anymore. And there was somebody who was doing it with KK and Baby J, and they were just commenting the dumbest shit I've ever heard and kept saying that they're not fans of KK and Baby J, but they would only comment nonsense on my KK and Baby J videos and defend them wholeheartedly, and they would not stop, and they kept saying the same things over and over and over again. And I asked them, I was like, hey, how about you come on my channel and we have a discussion and have like a debate or something like that? And they wouldn't do it. And they kept saying the same stuff. So I was like, fine, you're done. You're not allowed on my channel anymore. I mean, they can still view my videos, but they're not allowed to comment. Just because this person says they don't support doesn't mean that's true. I know if somebody wants to maybe defend me whenever a video pops up about me or whatever, I want to be like, hell yeah, support Apoc. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
all these people are scared to own up that they support these people. It's weird.
So this next comment says, you ain't the FBI, you know. FFS, which stands for fuck's sake. Funny how you think you're important. Well, Rachel, if I'm not the FBI, what do you call this? My very official FBI badge. Handmade.
She pulled out the badge.
I've got the receipts, okay? I'm part of the FBI.
I can't believe you made that shit for this video.
Everybody thank Dallas. That's my boyfriend. He's on the channel. You know, this comment was especially funny to me because in university, there was kind of this joke how when I was in criminology, you know, they do the go around the room and tell us what you want to be when you graduate. And if anybody said FBI, they got made fun of by the professors. And there's a reason. It's because everybody says FBI and none of them go on to be in the FBI. So I don't know why this person thought that we were trying to be the FBI and how we think we're important.
Dude, I'm just a jealous hater, man. I never said I was important.
Yeah, I'm just acting pretty with no knowledge. So
yeah, I'm just a loser who's bored.
Yeah, we're just making videos because we're so bored and we're hating on people. Totally. So yes, if you'd like,
so funny,
if you need anything investigated, though, hit me up because I am most definitely the FBI.
They'll say that stuff too, like we discussed earlier. How, oh well, who said you were perfect or whatever? We never say that. No, I'm the first one to joke around about being a loser, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the first one. They try to like discredit you for like being a good person or something like that, and I'd be like, I never even said I was a good person.
Yeah, you kick puppies.
It's what I do, man. I'm the puppy kicker. Maybe that's what
it's your hobby.
Your favorite.
Some people really do. Some people really do act like that, though.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, you made a commentary video on a person that I really like, and I have like this weird parasocial relationship with, and I'm super bonded to. So you are completely evil. It's like, am I though, or did I just say something that you didn't like?
That's exactly what it is, and it's funny because when you actually present facts and all that, they act as if like it's just nothing and that it's not evidence, and want to act as if there's not a bad person like in the world ever. But then they want to act like you are the only bad person. We say, hey, some YouTubers and influencers are bad, and they're like, no, there's not, but you are. So
yeah, and
even if you think I'm bad, you just prove my point that there are bad YouTubers.
I've said this before, and I will continue saying it until this is not a true part of my personality, but I'm a nosy bitch. So if I just came across like a video critiquing somebody that I really liked and that I enjoyed their content, I would watch it because I'm like, what do I not know about them? Or what have I missed? Which seems like a lot of people don't want to, they just choose to not watch that kind of stuff, which is their right. I'm not saying they have to watch everything, but me being nosy as hell, I want to watch it. I want to see what somebody else's opinion is. Because I really enjoy discourse. I enjoy other people's opinions. Even if it's going against something that I would disagree with, I still want to know. Because I like being challenged. I like arguing with people, if you can't tell.
Well, that's why these people will be intimidated by you, because you're a woman who is intelligent and can present a good argument and he's scared of those.
Yeah, I'm a woman that's a legal professional, and I've also worked at Hooters for a long time. So he's not gonna know where to hit me.
He's gonna like what to do, man. He's gonna be so
His
confused.
brain is gonna like short out.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, woman smart? What?
Woman smart? I would honestly really like to see what he has to say about me, because I bet it's gonna be, oh, she drinks in her videos, she wears low cut shirts, she wears makeup. I don't know, whatever else. I haven't had my boobs done, so got you on that one, Josh. Whatever.
She wears glasses. She has a blank wall behind her.
Oh my God.
She sits on a kitchen chair. Like
God. Disgusting.
Well, it's so
she
funny
drinks barefoot wine. She's such a cheap bitch.
Right? I mean, like, one of DCP's biggest things is to talk about, people's like home decor, like what's behind them. I'm like, were you gonna make fun of these fucking pallets, bro?
That is the last comment that I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Apoc, once again, thanks for coming on the channel.
Yes,
always
of course.
A good time.
Yeah, I love being
always
here. We have fun
time.
with these a lot, and I think we're also getting a lot of good feedback from these that people really enjoy them. I think we're a good combo.
Yeah. Also, everybody, on the last collab that we did on my channel and the 2 that we did on Apoc's channel, thank you for all the support. We got a lot of really great feedback and a lot of support. Maybe we sometimes give people headaches, like that one commenter said, but you know what? Ibuprofen exists. So
I was about to say the same thing. Beat me to it.
Ibuprofen exists. So yeah, we will definitely have more of these in the future. If you enjoy them, please keep an eye out for them. Apoc, any closing words you'd like to say?
Bye, losers.
Everybody is signing off. Your cold tea queen and your favorite jealous hater, Apoc.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.